If you're thinking about moving to Oakland in the coming months or in 2026, we are going to discuss the top 5 neighborhoods that you should be looking at, part 2. I have done other neighborhood Oakland videos. I'll link those up here. If you watch my videos, you're going to get the hardcore truth on Oakland, the good, the bad, the ugly, what people like about it, what people don't like about it. And I think you're going to get like 10, 15 neighborhoods that you should be looking at if you are moving. So without further ado, let's go. Welcome back to the go-to real estate channel for all things Bay Area living. My name is Derek and I am a Bay Area realtor. And as said before, we are going to be talking about the top 5 neighborhoods in Oakland in 2026. Number 1 is par for the course. It's always up top at the list of Oakland neighborhoods, and it is Montclair. If you want a beautiful, serene, surrounded by hills and woods, Montclair is a neighborhood that you want to look at. Montclair offers access to Joaquin and Redwood trails, so you can go out hiking and enjoy amazing views and scenery. You can check out Montclair Village. You'll often see people walking their dogs, they're going out with their kids. It's just a peaceful, serene neighborhood that is always ranked high among Oakland neighborhood list. The schools in Montclair also rank higher for the most part than most Oakland neighborhoods. So at the lowest, they're going to be at the 6s. At the highest, they're going to be in the 10s. I'd say on average, they're probably about 7 or 8, depending on what school or district you're looking at. The caveat to living in Montclair is that it's generally one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Oakland. You're going to have a lot of competition. The houses also, because they're hillside, depending on where they're located in the hills, often require a lot of maintenance, a lot of inspections, and could require a lot of money up front to fix some of the problems because they are older. Number 2 on the list is going to be Crocker or Trestle, kind of a combination. This neighborhood people love because it's going to give you kind of period architecture. It's close to things like Grand Lake. It's a very community-centric neighborhood. People love Crocker or Trestle Glen also because Grand Lake has its neighborhood farmers market. Again, it's going to give you really a sense of community. The school is pretty high too. Crocker Highlands Elementary is actually one of Oakland's highest rated schools at an 8. The crime is going to be a little bit higher than what you had in Montclair. Again, I'm not advising you what neighborhoods are safe or aren't safe, but I will encourage you to take a look at online. Crime statistics do show higher than Montclair because, again, it's more urban. It's more in the Oakland city environment as opposed to Montclair. But it's still lower than a lot of other parts in Oakland. As I said, with the homes are going to be a lot of architectural period style, so some pre-war, but a lot of times they hold up really well. So just make sure you do your home inspections and your due diligence. But believe it or not, people always want a newer home or a home built within the last 6 months. But you got to keep in mind, homes built 100 years ago were built to last. And they weren't built just to be quick. So what takes people 2, 3, 4 months to build now, it took a lot longer back then with materials that were meant to last a lot longer. Obviously, we want to be careful with lead and asbestos and things of that sort. So again, make sure you do your due diligence. But as I was saying, newer doesn't necessarily mean less problem. Number 3 on our best neighborhoods in Oakland for 2026 is going to be Glenview. Glenview has a pretty high walk score. You're going to have Restaurant Row, which is going to lend itself to a bunch of abundance of restaurant shops, cafes, artisan sandwiches and coffees and things that people love. You're also going to have access to park and trails. And the schools are about 6 or 7, a little bit higher than some of the other Oakland schools, but Oakland schools in a general sense do lack and kind of be on the lower end, unfortunately. But here in Glenview, you're going to get your bungalow style homes as well. The market in Glenview is going to be pretty competitive. These 1920 style homes, a lot of them have been pretty updated and modern, so they're really nice looking and fit today's buyer's market. So again, it's something you may want to look at, but keep that in mind. As far as the crime goes, the crime is quieter in some pockets than, again, some other Oakland neighborhoods, but it's still Oakland. You stick around to the end, guys, because number 5 is going to be kind of a controversial neighborhood. Some people like it, some people don't. And I apologize, I am kind of hustling through this video just for a simple fact that for whatever reason, my mic keeps going out and I don't have a spare. So I want to make sure I get the content that you guys deserve. But if you do have further questions, or if you want to talk to me about specific neighborhoods or cities in the surrounding Bay Area, make sure you comment down below and I'll go ahead and reach out to you. All right, number 4 for the best neighborhoods in Oakland going into 2026 is going to be Jack London Square. And I'm saying these numerically, not necessarily in order. Okay, so Jack London Square is like the Miami of Oakland. It's about as waterfront can get. There's a lot of restaurants, shopping, outdoor activities during the day. Like if you go to Jack London Square during the day, you may see community events like vendors, or people just messing around and throwing a frisbee or whatever. It does again have a lot of restaurants and shopping. Now, it's been up and down, especially since the pandemic. So you'll see a lot of closures, but you'll also see new openings. So keep that in mind. But if you want a loft style or condo style kind of life, Jack London Square is where you want to look at. Again, you're going to have amazing views of the water and you're going to be higher up, almost like downtown Oakland where you have more high rises or mid rises as well. With Jack London Square, you are right off 880, so it lends itself very well to commuters if you're going to the South Bay or San Francisco. But as I said, with the condo loft style living, usually that offers HOA. So keep in mind when factoring in that to your lifestyle, you will have pretty high HOA payments. Okay, a lot of HOA payments are higher than car payments. Not as high as in San Francisco, where San Francisco you could be paying, $1,100, $1,200, $1,500, but these HOAs will still be pretty high. So keep that in mind. All right, last but not least for top neighborhoods in Oakland is one of our more controversial ones, because depending on who you ask, some people really like it, some people hate it, some people think it's crime filled, some people say it's really, really safe. So it really depends on what you're looking for and a vibe that you want. But that is Maxwell Park. Maxwell Park is up near Mills College, but Maxwell Park does offer some bigger lots if you do want something outside of, like we talked about, condo living, or something with a small lot where your neighbor is right on top of it. With Maxwell Park real estate, it is still a very competitive market because a lot of people buying in Oakland will use Maxwell Park as kind of their first buy, right? So you are competing against starter homes. You're also competing against investors. A lot of investors are buying up and have been, especially early pandemic or slightly before, Maxwell Park. So good news is you're going to get a lot of renovations and things that have been updated, but as always, I want you to do your inspections as well. If you are looking to move to Oakland, California, or the San Francisco Bay Area as a whole, go ahead and comment down below. I'm happy to give you my top cities or top neighborhoods guide and let you know what to be on the lookout for. If you are thinking about selling and getting out of the Bay Area or California, let me know, as I have a wide net of resources and referral partners that I can link you to. And we also do break records with listing our homes as well. But other than that, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been putting out more content, as you guys see, so I hope you can appreciate that. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one.